Hello, and half a day. It is a semi-cold, semi-warm day here in San Diego. It is still below 60, and I understand that that's not as cold as some other places in the country. But for someone that comes from an island that is mostly 80-ish degrees all year round, 80-ish to 90 all year round, it's a welcome warmth, I guess. Still super cold for me, but at least it's warming up. I know I'm still in for another maybe 1 or 2 months, maybe even longer, of cold weather, but I'm gonna hold out some hope. But today I am going to a community workout for one of the people I follow in the CrossFit community, James Townsend. If you're not familiar with James Townsend, he is a former wide receiver for the Chicago Bears, and he recently retired, not recently, but he retired and is now starting to do, or is now doing CrossFit and an affiliate over, I think, Optimo CrossFit. I think that's with Lindsay Valenzuela. I could be getting that wrong. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, please add it in the comments. But I've been following him since his interview on the Wadcast podcast, and I listened to his interview and I thought, super cool guy, super chill. I liked the way he looked at his CrossFit career and his football career, and I liked the way he is as a parent. If you look at his Instagram, he's super supportive of his daughter that does gymnastics. He wants his daughter to be physical so that she can be active and do any sport that she wants, which is something I want to do as a father as well. Like I hope my son is very active. I hope he likes sports, and if he does, I'll be super supportive. I don't want to be that crazy parent that's pushing their kids too hard. If he wants to do it as a profession, cool, but I'm not going to be trying to push him towards being a professional athlete. I just want him to be healthy. I just want him to love what he does, and I hope I can instill those kind of things in my son as well. But I've been following James since the Wadcast on Instagram, and a couple days ago, I'm not sure if it was a week ago, I saw a post that he was actually in the hospital. He had a very bad infection, and I'm not sure if it went septic. I forgot to check, but the last few days I've been seeing a post from his wife saying that they're going to do a community WOD for James as support. So I know people were asking to do monetary donations, and she said that James would want us to be active. CrossFit 8305, I think it is, in Des Moines, Iowa, or I think it's just in Iowa, I'm not sure if it's in Des Moines, devised a community workout, which I will put up here. Okay, so the workout is a 16-minute AMRAP, 8 burpees to a 12-foot target, 83 walking lunges or alternating lunges, and 15 V-ups. If you're looking at this picture, you'll probably see why the workout is structured that way it is. Their numbers very specific to James, and there is also a scaling option, but I want to complete this workout RX, so in keeping with the theme of being active and pushing yourself to the limit. So I'm gonna try to do this workout. I know that the 83 walking lunges are going to suck, and so will 15 V-ups, because my abs are weak and it's something I need to work on. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be alright. 16 minutes. I should be able to get 2 rounds. Should be. I don't know what's going to happen. So you'll probably see my warm-up, and you'll probably see the WOD that I'll probably shoot on my GoPro, and I'll come back and I'll talk about it with you guys. So, stay tuned. I just finished the workout, and I took a shower, and now I'm nice and clean. It's time to talk about this workout. Okay, I should start out with saying that I'm dumb. I'm really dumb because I really didn't read this workout, and I don't know foot and inch notation. So on the workout page it said 12 inches, not 12 feet. So I measured my garage, and I'm like, where the hell is 12 feet in my garage? And I realized that I would basically need to be able to dunk to do that workout. Or at least that's what I thought at the time. And I took a tape measure, measured out how high the roof of my garage was, and it was about 8.5 feet. And now looking at the workout, it was 12 inches. I'm pretty sure that might be 12 inches from the top of your fingertips, which I guess the top of my garage is a good height, because that's a guesstimate. That's a really not necessarily too great of a height for me to jump and touch, but that's what I did. Now, whether or not that was correct, I have to check. Maybe I'll ask somebody on that Facebook page whether or not I did that part correctly. But I set up my burpee jump target to the roof, and I made sure to use 2 hands instead of 1 hand, so 2 hands for the rep to count. And that's pretty much it. So if you're looking at the footage, the first round, I should talk about the warm-up instead. So the warm-up was really good. That space heater makes a lot of difference in the way I warm up. It's not as cold, and just having just a little bit of warmth really, I don't know, makes me a little bit more comfortable. Now I guess maybe I should be training in the cold to be uncomfortable and adapt, but I don't know. I like the warmth, I guess. So I did the warm up, felt really good, and then started the workout. So the 16-minute AMRAP. First round, I only did 2 rounds, spoilers. So the first round was okay. I looked kind of awkward jumping to touch the roof, because I'm not doing like a step jump, I'm just jumping stationary. But I was able to touch the roof consistently. 8 burpees was not a lot. It's not a lot, but that jump really drains you. Like I feel like the jump was a lot harder than the burpees, to be honest. The lunges destroyed my legs. Now, air squats, different. Like, I don't know, I think air squats are easier than lunges for some reason, but I felt like I could have did more air squats, maybe more air squats than lunges, or maybe that's just my fatigued mind talking nonsense, that they're both just stupid hard and both of them are just gonna kill me anyway. So I did the lunges. I didn't try to break them up. I just kind of kept going, feeling it out, see where I would need a break. And it started out with maybe every 15 to 20 reps, I would stop, shake my legs out a bit, and then resume in the first round. The second round, not so much. I think it was like every 5 to 10 reps I would have to stop and shake out my legs. The V-ups first round were okay. I'm still bad. I'm still really bad at V-ups. Core workouts in general, I think that should be a goal of 2019, is to be consistent and do more core, because my core is weak. It's pathetically weak. But the best part of being on the bottom is that the only way to go is up. I did my best at the V-ups. They looked super sloppy and very uncoordinated, especially in the last round. I looked very uncoordinated with those V-ups, but I got them done. And I finished that workout with 2 rounds and 3 burpees touching my roof. So the workout wasn't necessarily difficult, in the sense that if it was longer, maybe it'll be a lot more harder. But it did make me think, and the whole time I was doing this workout, I was focusing on what I was doing, like the reps and the form, but I was also thinking about the reason we're doing it. So it's more of a, let's support James Townsend in doing this workout, but it also made me think about movement in general. I think it was on an episode of the Wadcast that I remember one of the hosts, Scott McGee, talk about taking movement and mobility, being able to move around without being injured, for granted. Now, I think about that all the time, especially when I'm out at the hospital. When I have to drop my wife to the hospital, and you see veterans that have lost limbs for whatever reason, or you see people in wheelchairs, or you just see people with a injury like a broken wrist, broken arm, broken leg. It just makes you realize that how much we take for granted the ability to move. And it sucks because like I do take that for granted. I take my ability to move around space and interact with my environment for granted. Like I'm always thinking that I'm always gonna be able to walk, and the reality is some freak accident could happen and I might just be paralyzed, and I would be sitting in a chair thinking about, man, I wish I could walk again. So I know this workout is not necessarily like the catalyst for that, from that kind of thought, because I've been thinking about it a lot lately. But I think everyone should just take the time to appreciate, you know, how good you have it. Even if you're not the strongest, you're not the fastest runner, you're not the strongest runner or walker. Maybe you can't squat the heaviest. Maybe you're not great at Olympic lifts. Or maybe you're just not that great at CrossFit in general, like I am. But I think we should take the time to be a little bit more grateful that even though we don't have that elite level of fitness, that we can strive and we still have the ability to get there. So I guess what I'm saying is, even though you're not the best, you're not elite like me, and your fitness is lacking like mine is, I still take comfort in the fact that I have the ability to actually try to get there, and I will be a much fitter person and hopefully a better person in that journey of trying to be better than what I am and not taking my mobility, my ability to move for granted. So I think that's something I've been thinking about all day today after that workout, and the reason why we're doing the workout. And it's also something I've been thinking about for a while, back when I listened to that episode of the podcast. So I hope that was entertaining. I hope you guys watched the workout. I hope you guys do the workout. Hope just support James. He's an awesome guy. I love watching his stuff on Instagram. And if you want to check out his interview on CrossFit, I'll leave a link in the description below on this video or on this vlog. And I hope you guys have a good day. Don't take your ability to move for granted, and lift heavy, level up.